Hi everyone, welcome back to part 6, where we're going to polish off the DLC. So, let's see how quickly we can get through this. Making really good time. If I don't die to Manus 12 times in a row, I think we'll be under 3 hours. As I've said previously, we do not have Hidden Body, which makes this area a little bit more challenging. So most of this we can just run through, try to drop off quick, and then that will go over your head for that. For this, we are totally going to kill this guy, and then I think it's smartest just to quit out here. And I think there's got to be a good quit out strat for this section coming up as well. For this bit here, I just don't really know what it is. I tend to drop down and draw this guy out. I wonder if we could drop down onto him. That was not what I intended. Oh, that was stupid. Okay, I really mistimed that. Okay. Cool, cutting close to her gets us a melee attack. There's a dude here, be careful. Do not pick up that item. Through here. Cut hard right, and we'll probably want to quit out at some point because we're going to get chased. So let's pop her here and quit out here. I think we could have got away with not quitting out there, but better to be safe than sorry. Especially when it's your last chance to record. Okay, so guy hits kill. Man. Single-handed 518. Nuts. You can just roll that. For this. Wow, 3 R1s, that's great. So when you're kind of comboing, like if you do an R2 at the end, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, if you're comboing and you do an R2 at the end, like say you've only got a tiny bit of stamina left, you'll be able to, as long as you've got some stamina, you'll be able to execute your last move. So doing an R2, which gives you more damage, you'll still be able to do it. Like you're going to run out, if you're going to run out of stamina on an R1, you might as well do an R2 if you can get the attack off, because you'll be able to do either, if that makes sense. So we set that back up, and then we need to do this bad boy. So let's go left, and we are definitely going to quit out. Nice. Okay. Oh! Oh! Oh man, this game, that was terrible. Oh, that was really bad. So, yeah, so the reason that bit's really rough is because if you get hit by one, you get stunned. So the knuckle draggers are gonna stun you with their hits, and the dark magic, because it does physical, is also gonna do poison damage to you. And as soon as you get hit by one, the rest just absolutely swamp you. So with these lifts, walk towards the back of the lift, and then you're going to be able to send it back up as you go off. Quite one of those souls as well, which inevitably is going to get me killed. Okay, timed that pretty well. That was good. So angle the camera back. Mist is good. Now, if you want to do a safety quit out here, you certainly can. Then with this guy, he will hit you if you are anywhere near him. So try not to panic roll too hard. And then quit out so that we don't get hit by the guy who's riding up on the left, because he disappears if you quickly like so. Now I guess it would probably be faster to do Manus here and then go out. Not sure. Yeah, I guess because then we wouldn't have to teleport, but anyway. I like doing Manus last because he's Father of the Abyss. It deserves the respect. Oh no, it's the wrong one. Stammless. Illusive Township is what we want. So we have to go and see Black Dragon Kalameet, and then come back, then go and chat to the blacksmith, have him shoot Kalameet down. Then we can do Kalameet. I wonder if the top hat guy sells homeward bones, because that would be a really convenient place to buy them, so that you can use a bone to bone up here. Okay, now I can never line this up properly. So you want to just drop off there. Now the dog will sometimes follow. Cool, and then you can see him fly away in the rocks there. So, let's do that. Roll level up. Yeah, I guess, like, I am probably going to dupe that bone to get back to the bonfire. I think you could do with like 2 more bones for this run, couldn't you, if you're not going to dupe? Because we don't really want to lose Dark Sign and lose all our humanity. So this is the key that we got by killing the Mimic. That's the big man. So chat to him until he says ich, then run off and go back. Answer, yes, you are absolutely going to screw up Kalameet, even though he really hasn't done anything to you. A truer shot was never loosed. Then I'm going to dupe this. But you could use the Dark Sign, or there must be somewhere else to pick up bones. I mean, you can get the 600 bones on the way to Nito, get them from Firelink. So I think that's always a pretty good combo. Right, so what we got? I definitely want more than 5 Estus to kill Kalameet. We're back. So also, because we can teleport at this point in the game, if you don't have a lot of humanity, say you've kindled Firelink, you can just teleport to Firelink, rest, teleport back here, and you'll get your Estus back. Another trick, if you are, let's say for example you're doing Manus, and you've got like the Ulasil dungeon, right, and you haven't kindled it, but you've kindled Firelink, go to Firelink, rest, teleport to Ulasil dungeon, and then run to Manus. And if you die to Manus, you'll then reappear at Firelink, so you then rest and then teleport again, and you'll be back there with 20. Or like your Firelink Estus. So it means it saves you the time of if you were to rest at Ulasil dungeon, you would have to rest again and then teleport again to Firelink. So it just saves you a little bit of time. So if you want to play cautiously and you always want to get like 20 Estus for the fight, and you've only got enough humanity to kindle 1 bonfire, that's quite an easy way of doing it, and it doesn't cost you like much time to teleport. I do wonder if our lack of armor is going to be a challenge in this fight. I definitely think he could still one-shot us. Yeah, I'm 20 out of 81.6, so we can't equip anything else either. it should be right. I mean, I think it's going to be a really quick fight. Because of the fact that Black Knight Halberd does so much damage. He often does a little attack here. So that opening can be quite a good opportunity. I like to do Kalameet unlocked, I find it much easier. You do not want to be under him. And if we make it to him, yes, we can hear his head. Wow. We are not doing bad. Famous last words. Okay. That is why we do not want to be under. But he's not giving us many choices at the moment. So you can tell which one's the tail wind up because you see him prepping his body slightly differently to if he's just going to do his head attack. Nice! That was good! Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna juke the bone. Yeah, I think maybe we need to get a few... Yeah, next time I'll try and make a note to get the things on the Wastenito. So, let's get 2 levels on addition. 2 of them. Dungeon to Staubenseal. Cool, and then we won't rest there, so that if we die, we're gonna come back to the Staubenseal. And then we can teleport there and we'll come back for 20 again, as we just discussed. So with Manus, once again, Manus is mostly same as Artorias. Like, because the DLC bosses just kill you so hard, you need to know your openings, and then that's about it, really. It's really different. Like you saw how badly I did Seath, and I managed to do quite well. Like, despite the fact that I got hit so many times, like an idiot. Yeah, with these guys, because they can one-shot you so quickly, you just cannot afford to do that. Panicking definitely helps you move faster there. Okay. Oh, terrible start. So mostly just keep moving around him and maintain a middle distance. Now, I am suspecting that we will not have enough time to get off any like jumping R2s. We'll give it a go, but I think it's mostly going to be R1s when we get the chance. Oh man, so much more damage on the R2. Oh shit! I did not know about that. Risky heal. Do not like being that close to him. Yeah, so middle distance lets you dodge, it gives you consistent attack openings, and it allows you to move around him, which is important for dodging his like forward directed magic attack. Should have healed there. Right, so here's his 5 attack. So we can see where his hand... Oh no! Just too close. That was terrible. So where his hand pops down is where we will attack him when he finishes. So same as always, each window is an opportunity to attack or an opportunity to heal. Only try and do one. Oh, the R2 is so powerful. Okay, so for this one, this is the one I like. You get close and you just hit him. The others, you just have to run away. Very unsatisfying. Yeah, and that's why you should want to be strafing around him so that you can dodge those. I did look into using... Ah, what a failure. Using the pendant for my soul level 1, but I just found it to be way too inconsistent. So I just had to kind of learn to dodge, really. No! I thought he was doing the blast, which is why I didn't close the distance fast enough. Oh, that was disappointing, wasn't it? I might have to be a bit more disciplined on this one and not narrate so much, so I can try to do the fight a bit better. I think this guy drops Twinkling if you're looking to take your run into New Game Plus. Or you just want to level up a Black Knight Great Axe for Gwyn. And actually we can... what will be interesting is we can double-handed riposte Gwyn and see how much damage we do. Because I think we will get a decent difference. So here, if he catches us on the run again, he will do a lot of damage. Cool, so obviously you can just run around there. That's how you're meant to drop. Because then you're not going to stagger at the end and get done in by the ghost like I did. Okay, so I'm going to try and focus on this one a little bit because you don't want to watch me do this fight all night. Greedy. Just bad. Not good. That was just lucky. Oh man, what a fight. That was rough. I found that really hard today. I gotta practice my Manus more. Anyway. He is a really, really fun fight. I think he was probably my favourite in my soul level 1. I found Kalameet the most frustrating out of all of them. Kalameet took me the absolute longest. Manus, I did RTSR, and that only took me about 8 hours. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It taught me a lot. Cool, so let's check. I'm not sure we haven't forgotten anything. So if we give these, then the door should open and we should be off. Great. Oh, and let's just level up for the final one. Maybe that will help our critical damage. We'll see. So we are definitely looking to swap out the our ring. So this is not necessarily the best way to do this. Let's take that off. So we kind of want to, like, one of the advantages of wearing no armor is that if we could have the stone armor set, equip, then unequip everything, and then if we go in and just equip whatever's selected in the slot, it's going to be stone armor for all the bits. That's one of the other advantages when you're running quickly, to not pick up stuff you don't need, because it makes inventory management a bit easier. But I think what we'll probably do is just... Oh no, that was brutal. I thought we rolled that one. I think we'll probably just quit out on the fog gate. So I don't know if I've necessarily shown that in any of my other videos, and it's a really, really easy way to reduce the difficulty of Gwyn, because it lets you do all of your inventory management outside the fog, and the knights are facing the other way, so they won't come and attack you while you're trying to get yourself, like, pretty for the king. So cool, so we could go through the fog and quit out. We can also just quit out there. And then we should have time, because these guys can't see us. So now we can take the time to equip all our stuff, adjust our items, our inventory, our list, you know, whatever we want to do. We can heal up, and then we're going to do the fight. So we're going to try the jump parry attack. So just run at him and then parry. I got greedy there. So I shouldn't have tried to double hand. See what we do. Oh wow! Yeah, that's great. So just yeah, keep running, and then that sets up the parry. 1, 2, 8, 7. So we'll do this last one single-handed and see what we get. So I like to rotate around him and then heal. Oh. Almost screwed up. So it's only like 84. That's not anything to write home about. Yeah, probably not worth the massive risk of trying to two-hand riposte Gwyn. What a nightmare. But yeah, we still managed to 1,500 hours or so of this game. I still managed to almost throw away the fight to the final boss. Looking good. Yeah, I think that's right. Like so if we just see, I think we should be at like 128-ish. Oh, 124.37. So that's pretty good. The Black Knight Halberd is just such a good weapon. Oh, yeah, it's just so great. Cool. If anyone wants to practice the Black Knight Halberd weapon drop, so my advice is to go to the Black Knight and then just back up your save, and you can keep trying until you get the drop. There's 2 ways to do that if you want to do save backup. So go find your Dark Souls save, and then you can do like a copy and replace. So you can copy the file, locate it somewhere else in a different folder. So I have a Dropbox folder of all my save backups, so that I can practice skips and things. Then basically copy it from Dropbox, and then like load it up, kill the knight. If you don't get the drop, quit the game and come back to this page here. So if you're on the loading page, it won't work. But if you're here, then you Alt Tab out, go to Explorer, Control V, and overwrite the file, like your current Dark Souls save with the file from Dropbox, right? So if you write it from a different directory, Windows will overwrite it. If you just copy the same file in place, it just creates a second copy and changes the name. So copy it from Dropbox into that. Then when you go into here and go load, it will show the time as if it wasn't the original save. It must store this in memory. But when you go into the save, it will be the original one before you killed the Black Knight. So that's the easiest way to do it. You just basically quit out, Alt Tab, Control V to paste, and then go back in from this page, and you'll have your save. The alternative is you can mark your current file as read-only, and just keep quitting and reloading each time you kill him until you get the drop. And then before you quit out after you get the drop, Alt Tab out and then change the file to remove the read-only property, and then quit out again in the game. And then when you go back in, like, you'll have saved the game and you'll have the Halberd. And then obviously if you want to take that save and back it up to Dropbox or something, or on your computer, then this video isn't sponsored by Dropbox or anything. Yeah, you can then, you've got like a BKH drop that you can use to practice any runs you want. Yeah, so like save files and save backups will let you get so much better at tough parts of runs. They're really, really, really good if you find yourself falling over the same bits of the game over and over. And even if you're not a pro speedrunner, like doing stuff like being able to do the rafters or be confident in your ability to handle the Analondo archers it just really improves your experience of the game, I think. But yeah, that's my advice anyway. So, right, I hope that's been useful. I'm really glad that we got to do it in time for Christmas. So I'm not going to be playing any Dark Souls over Christmas. I'm going to be playing an awful lot of Netrunner, which will be great. And I'm getting a Switch with Mario Kart and Zelda, so that's going to be awesome. But unfortunately, I'm not taking my computer back with me, so I can't play any of my Steam games. But we will do a new run in the new year. So I'm considering that Summons run. I'm also considering a large Club or Bosses run. I've already planned out that route, so that might be a good one to start with. If you've got any requests or comments, please feel free to leave them below. And I will also start thinking about doing like absolute beginner's guides, like how to do, the first 45 minutes of a basic mage build and stuff like that. So yeah, maybe we do some good stuff in the new year. Hope everyone has a good Christmas and a good new year. Thank you all for the people, I forget to say this enough actually, thank you for watching my videos. Like, I've just popped over 100 subscribers, which is really exciting. And I know there's a couple of people who I think probably watch every video, and I really hope they're useful for you. I hope you get a lot out of them, and I really hope that you can, if you don't already, I hope that you can learn to love this game as much as I do. It's just the best, man. It's just the best. All right, take care, everyone, and yeah, see you in 2018.